G'day trippers, my name is Donato and welcome back to this week's Walk and Talk update, where I'll be taking you through week 7 of London Marathon training. Onwards. But before I go into the detail of this week's training, I just need to give a big heartfelt thanks to each and every one of you guys. Yes, last week was quite traumatic, and I'm here filming at a special location, but I just want to give a big thank you to everybody for the help and support that you're all giving me, both in the comments, direct messages, private messages, those of you who've got my mobile or whatever sending me messages there. It's really grateful. I have messaged you all back, hopefully, with my gratitude and thanks for that. And if you are new here, then please do subscribe, thumbs up and all that jazz. So you might already see behind me where I might be, but I'm in a very special city and I'll be giving you an update once I get to the main grandstand, shall we say, of this venue. Catch you in a minute. Can you guess where I am yet? Yes, I am here at Worcester Racecourse, horse racing course, which is the location of something where I'll be coming to. I have ran around here. You may recall 3 years ago, although I didn't film it, I ran the Pitchcroft 10k, where I was pacing my friend Lawrence for his first ever sub 50 10k, and he more than successfully done that. I think he came in around 48 minutes. Anyway, he'd come in a cracking time. So I'm back here because by the time you see this video, and I am recording this not on my usual Monday, I'm recording this on the Friday, because where I'll be on the Monday there's no internet or anything like that. So whilst I would be able to film it, here I am at the grandstand. Whoa, look at this. In fact, I might stand here for a short while and do that. I don't know, what do you think? Anyway, let's stand on the grandstand. In fact, I'll have a little seat and relax. So why am I here at Worcester Racecourse, or the home of the Pitchcroft 10k? Is in a week's time, from when you see this on the Sunday following, I will be running the Pitchcroft 10k as part of my long run, which I'll be doing as part of this week's training. So this week's training, how's it been going? I'd like to keep it positive. It has been good. I've been able to get out on my runs, but with the vertigo that I have, I think it's called benign something or other, blah blah vertigo. I can't remember the exact terminology, medical terminology for it. Whilst I'm taking drugs to stop the spinning head, the symptoms that I have means that it's quite difficult for me in terms of the pressure that I have behind my eyes and my head as well, pressure on certain areas. It's a virus within my ear. You know, our bodies can only perform to a certain level, so I'm doing what I can when I can. And again, by the time you've seen this, I have a long run this coming Sunday, so in 2 days time. And again, I've combined a particular race local to me with my long run, where I'll be doing the Kenilworth half marathon, and hopefully I'll be filming that and filming it as part of a part 2 is, can I race an event slowly? So it's part of my long run at a particular pace. I think it's around 5-minute kilometre pace, so between 4:40 and 5 minutes and 5 second pace, which is not race pace by a long shot. Certainly not half marathon pace by a long shot. So will I again be able to hold myself back and just run at that pace? I won't set the watch to a particular pace and bleeping at me, because I find that quite annoying myself personally. So I'll be running at what I call comfortable, and I think I'm due to be running 2 hours and 15 for that particular day, or on that Sunday. So I'll be doing that, whether I do me half an hour ish beforehand or half an hour after the half marathon, I haven't decided yet, but you'll see this on an upcoming video, and hopefully I'll have that edited and ready for you guys to see next week. Fingers crossed I'll have enough time to edit that. If not, might have to wait for later in the week, but let's see what happens. Yeah, so it does feel so good being here at Worcester Racecourse, and I'm very much looking forward to both the Kenilworth Half Marathon and the Pitchcroft 10k. And the Pitchcroft 10k though, and I'll tell you more about that next week, is the long run is it's about a 20 miler. Again, it's 2 hours 45, so I'm guessing that'll be around a 20-mile run. So there'll be lots of loop of this course. I think they have a park run here. Correct, I'm sure there's a park run here. But right now, as I'm looking across the race course here, they've got all the, it looks like it's getting race ready. It looks like there's going to be a horse race here, because they're watering certain sections of the race course and they got all the barriers up. So I'm guessing, because there's times I've been here where not all the barriers are up and they're certainly not watering it. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that, and I hope you guys are looking forward to the videos. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below, thumbs up, whatever, or any private DMs, or on my socials, Poet with Pace. How are you guys getting on, and what are you looking forward to? Because there seems to be a plethora of events all kicking off that would have been in the spring, and these are literally all coming in. I wouldn't say last minute, but they have been announced over the past few weeks. I have my guesses as to why these are all suddenly appearing, which is great. I'm not saying anything bad or negative about it, but it seems a bit of a coincidence that since the big half, which saw over 10,000, 11,000 runners all on mass starts, whilst it was phased, you know, these local events like the Pitchcroft 10k, it's limited to 250 people. Obviously nowhere near the numbers of the big half, but these events are being given the go-ahead by the local councils, because from what Hugh Brasher was saying, is the evidence proves that running out in the fresh air doesn't raise any risks. Or, speaking of running, here's some runners now. There you go. So yeah, what Hugh Brash is the science has proven that it is safe to run out in the open fresh air. It doesn't raise any risk. Yeah, there's risk with everything, but it doesn't raise it to another higher level, which I think what was the fears of some people. So it's great to see the events coming back, kicking off. And yeah, I mean, from when you see this, I think this weekend is, my understanding, Brighton Marathon, and then we've got Manchester Marathon coming up. Obviously there's London Marathon, there's the Chester Marathon and the Metric Marathon, which I ran, would have been 2 years ago when I qualified for the England vest, and we've got the Yorkshire Marathon coming up in October. So many things to look forward to. And I'm just hoping, I keep my fingers crossed, that this vertigo, I do feel it's slightly improving day on day, ever so slightly, but I don't know whether that's the dizziness is going away because I'm taking the drugs, but the symptoms are still there. I'm sort of still waking up in the mornings feeling foggy, if that's one word for it, and it takes a while for my body to wake up and get my movements back, shall we say. Or is it old age? I don't know. But yeah, it's there's a lot to deal with, and as I close with this video, I just want to say my thoughts and prayers go out to Matthew Pullen and his family, where literally yesterday evening I saw the news that he passed away, quite sadly. 18-year-old cancer. You may recall, for those of you who've been watching my videos regularly, I did interview Matthew back in February of this year. Such a courageous lad, and yeah, I did cry last night, and I watched back that interview, and yeah, if anything we can take from Matthew's life is just make the most of each day, and whatever we have, whatever we're going through, is just to help each other and look after each other and care for one another, because if anything we've learned through this 18 months pandemic, whatever it is, it's good to be with good people and to be good, and you know, we don't have to go over the top and overly positive, whatever, but just being genuine and kind and helpful, and love each other. So thank you all so much for watching this, and as I say, my thoughts and prayers go out to Matthew Pullen and his family and friends, and may he rest in peace. And I'll see you next week, where it'll be week 8, which is 3 of London Marathon training, and hopefully you would have had an update of the Kenilworth Half Marathon. Looking forward to the Pitchcroft 10k here at Worcester Racecourse. Thank you so much for watching. Love you all. Peace out. Mwah. I thought, as an addendum, I'm here at quite a landmark, so I thought I'd film this. I'm at the point of where the Worcester and Birmingham Canal starts, here in Worcester, and it says Birmingham 30 miles, 58 locks. So maybe, here's a picture of the River Severn, maybe just one day, wouldn't it be cool to run all the way from here up to Birmingham, or the other way around, from Birmingham. And I might film one day when I'm at the start, or is it the finish, depending which way you look at it, at the other end, and see where that goes. But let's have a little walk across the canal here, where it all starts. Bit of a rickety bridge, eh? Anyway, yes, here we are. Right, just so you can see where what it does say. Here we are, Worcester and Birmingham Canal. Now, I do think I did film here when I cycled from my home down to here in Worcester, so I didn't actually start in the centre of Birmingham, but I did get to here eventually, I think, maybe, possibly. Anyway, Diglis Bottom Lock, Worcester and Birmingham Canal, all the way up there. I just thought I'd add this as an addendum to the video. Hope you enjoyed this. Let's go. I really do have to go now. Bye bye bye.